if you have the opportunity to like travel and just take a trip, whether it's to London or, you know what I'm saying, just a quick 8-hour trip from Charlotte, it don't matter, man, do it. And those are priceless moments.
Yeah.
Like, I got a album full of pictures that I'll share with my kids, and my mom was so excited. Hey, send me pictures. She's showing her friends at work.
Main thing, is about believing in something bigger than ourselves, and knowing that there's people we're placing. For us, like my elders, my grandmother, man, she still prays for me every single day. I know it, and you know it. Like,
you know it, bro. That's what
I
I'm
walk
saying.
into her house like every single.
You feel it, bro. Yeah.
It's something about your grandmothers or your moms. Like sometimes you can walk in, they just know what you're going through.
Yeah. Welcome to the Humble Brag Podcast. I'm one of your co-hosts, Jeremy McKellar, and this year we are so excited to partner with one of the premium beard and personal grooming products around, Sauce. Fellas, if you need your beard and your personal grooming experience to be taken to another level, tap in with Sauce and all of the amazing products that they have. Link below, use the promo code HumbleBrag, and we hope that you enjoy the show. Much love, family. Peace. Humble Brag Podcast, we are back. And this time you got the originals. What's happening, fellas? What's going on?
Hey, boy, you back? You back?
I am back.
World traveling.
Action been all across the world, man.
Good, ain't?
Dope experience for real, but we'll get into that later, man. But what's up, fellas? What's going on?
Good, man. What's the
Golly, I feel like I ain't seen the boys in a minute.
It's because you haven't. You've been traveling.
Yeah, I'm back though. We good. What's going on? Talk to me.
You been enjoying life, man.
Yeah, on the grind, on the hunt.
On the grind. I'm glad to have you back, man. Thank y'all for tapping in with us. This season 2 has been amazing. Thank y'all for following along with the journey. Man, we had some amazing guests. And yeah, so far, keep following, like, comment, subscribe.
Hey, share. Yeah. The more y'all support us, the more we could go up. You know what I mean?
What's up, man? What's good?
Well, Keisha, you got the bottle. What we got, bro?
Man.
Ooh.
Hey, man, this was like a little personal recommendation, man. I was standing there for a while trying to figure out what we gonna sip on tonight, man. But hey, we got a little freak show, man.
Shout out to the freak show.
A little freak show. Good wine. It's a cab. I don't really know much about it.
Yeah, that's all right. Let's read it. It was a recommendation. Let's see, man.
Yeah. What we got?
It really don't even say much. I think it has a high alcohol content. Oh, it sure do.
15.
And they got it voted 15. Yeah. That's crazy.
Jeff, you are limited to one glass. One glass.
You limited to one glass. Needle stick. Hey, look, I've seen this bottle before in the store, and it catch your attention.
Yeah,
but I've seen different. I've seen the red label one too.
Yeah.
So I think that may be either a cab or red blend, and then they got the blue label, which may be something different.
Yeah,
okay.
So I think
I've seen both.
So I think that's like a huge push behind this brand, just like the labeling. Because even when you can look at any wine, but that wine is gonna stick out just because of the label.
So real quick, if you're watching, go ahead and grab your glass. Go ahead and pop the bottle open. Go ahead and pour with this. We already poured up, so we'll wait on you because we want to enjoy this glass of wine with you. But speaking of that though, sometimes they say the more detail they put onto a bottle, the less details in the bottle.
But guess what? This one ain't got no detail.
What? You just said this is true. Oh no, detail. I'm talking about the label.
Oh, okay, the label.
You know what I'm saying? So like when the label,
be specific,
Michael
be
Davis
specific.
joint.
so like when the label is like, that's not always the case, but it can be the case, you know. So
Yeah. Normally you want to have information about the winery, where it comes from. This is Michael David Winery, American Canyon.
but that's all right. We'll drop all the details on it as we do our research. Because Kedrick just popped up on it. I got wine I want y'all to try. So he got a good recommendation. So we're gonna try that.
Yeah.
Definitely a recommendation.
Yeah.
Shout out to the person that recommended it.
Shout out. Hey, y'all know what we do before?
Let's
we got
get
a
a
little
little
swirl you did.
Swirly swirl.
Get them aromas moving. Ooh, got a little bit.
Is my pores decent today?
Got some legs on there.
Pores is good.
Yeah,
Glass stems are the same length.
85 ounces.
I'm gonna tell you something. So I did a lot of yard work today. I smell North Carolina. The North Carolina allergy season. Pollen is crazy. Wait, you did a lot, man. You sent a video of you cutting grass. You sent the video of you washing your car.
Washing the car.
Y'all follow along what we got going on. We talked about it briefly. So just recently closed on the house.
Big time.
The humble
Coming
brag.
up on 1 year anniversary with the marriage. Baby on the way. I'm feeling like I'm in full dad mode.
Full dad.
Yes, sir.
And something about being a homeowner, man, like I've been so excited to just do homeowner things, dog. I've been spending a lot of time at Home Depot.
Yeah.
A lot of time. I walk in, they know me by my first name.
All you need now is some New Balances, my boy.
I got New Balances. I do too. India packed my gym bag this week. Because I was at work, I was like, hey, can you go ahead and just pack me up a gym bag? Meet me at the gym with the clothes. She's like, all right, what you want me to put in there? I was like, put on a little Carolina t-shirt, Carolina shorts, and bring my red New Balances. She's like, it don't matter. I'm like, I'm a father now. You know what I mean?
It don't matter.
Who am I trying to impress? You feel me? Anyway,
That's dope, bro. That's dope.
what we smelling, man?
I got cherries, man. I've been smelling cherries a lot lately, but I do have that.
I do smell like a oat. Some oat.
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
I definitely smell oat.
Smell good though.
Blackberries.
That's my favorite.
Smell sweet.
Sweet, sweet, sweet.
We're gonna find out.
Man, hey, it's got a pretty good smell to it, though.
Hey, man. Cheers to my boy.
Hey, cheers to Kedrick, world traveler. He back in the States worldwide.
I'm glad to be back with my boys, man.
Yes, sir. It's a smooth.
It is.
I got a little twang at the end.
Little twang to it.
It's a little sassy, aka freak show. You know what I'm saying?
I want to take a moment real quick. John might have the cleanest pair of Flint 13s on I've ever seen. Golly, bro. Bro be holding out.
Real hoopers hooping them though. You know what I'm saying? It's easy. It's easy to stay with fresh shoes when you wear big kids.
Exactly. I ain't gonna hold you though. Jerm got a decent shoe collection. You know,
I'm just playing.
I ain't even worn these.
We have to move out of his house, and he got like boxes on boxes of exclusive stuff.
John look, he got a little shoe collection.
Don't tell it all.
I think he got it from StockX, but yeah.
Nah, I got to connect. Shout out my connect out there.
To the connect.
Hey, you gotta always keep you a nice. You gotta keep some 11s around with you.
Yeah.
No, I mean always.
I've never had a pair of 13s. I actually know y'all. I'm lying. I had one pair of 13s. I'm not gonna tell y'all who sold them to me because it's somebody close to me. But I was probably in like 7th grade.
You got them off the truck.
And out the back of his truck, bro.
2,400.
Back of his truck, they smell like gasoline.
God.
Wow.
Oh, what were you wearing? I don't even know, man.
Were you wearing like were you wearing like the Walmart Jordan?
I mean, the Walmarts, the Sears, y'all remember Sears? Y'all remember Sears?
Yeah, I remember Sears.
Sears was the place for all the appliances.
Exactly.
I remember the feedlot buy one get one free. Yeah, that's
What about the Spreewells?
Not the Spreewell,
Yeah.
the Starburst?
Yeah, the Starburst.
Starburst.
Spreewells on the side. What was his name?
Spreewells had the Spreewells on the side.
Yeah, him.
But he was the first one with the low budget shoes for real, but they look good. Everybody had a pair.
Shaq had the low budget shoes.
Ain't nobody going to
Did
Walmart.
y'all ever buy shoes out of the East Bay magazine?
Yeah.
You did?
Oh, yeah.
I just called them though.
I'll buy cleats though.
I used to buy cleats out of there.
Bro, that used to be the thing, bro. Like with the fresh cleats,
Yeah.
I used to be so mad. My dad made me playing some Nike Barracudas.
No, last shark. They need a last shark.
I had the Nike Barracudas, and I had the Lance Rover too at some point. But my dad was like, "Until you get good at sports, bro, I'm not buying no $150 pair of $100." I was like, I wanted the cutter gloves, couldn't get those. You got a cutter.
You catch the ball like this.
You want me, bro?
Catch the ball like this.
Stick 'em.
Hey, my senior year, bro, my mom bought me some Under Armour cleats, bro. I was so disappointed, but I had to be grateful. You know what I mean? It was my senior year, like I already done committed, like balling. Yeah. I can't be wearing no Under Armour.
You should have went on the business. I need a pair of cleats. They the game shit.
Yeah.
Hey, let's talk about being appreciative, man. It was one Christmas, I woke up, I was probably like 17. I was at that point where like, you should not be this excited for Christmas. Grown man. But up until that point, I had been spoiled. Even if we didn't have much, my parents always found a way to provide, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Mm-hmm. I think they wanted to teach me a lesson. I woke up one Christmas, bro, and ran to the tree. It's like 4:30 a.m.
At 17?
17 years old.
17?
I had a hard time going to sleep. I was still struggling going to sleep.
He stayed up the whole night.
But if you stay up, you get salt in your eyes. You ever heard that?
Nah.
That's new.
That's lesson.
There's something in the air up there.
ran to the tree. They had a pair of sheets under the tree.
You must have been bad that year.
Not bad sheets.
Yeah, bed sheets, man. But hindsight 2020, like it really put things in perspective. You know what I'm saying? Now looking back,
did you need new bed sheets, my boy?
I definitely could have used a new bed sheet.
I mean, why? Like, what were you doing at 17?
I'm 17, bro. That's crazy. Anybody? I know for sure.
You need some new shit. You ain't doing something, but you're doing something. You know what I'm saying?
It take a little while to learn, man.
It do take a little while. I'm sure there's some people out there that need some sheets right now. If you need some sheets, go get you some sheets. Matter of fact, go wash the ones you got. All right,
go wash those.
But nah.
Hey, speaking of that, what's y'all timetable on washing sheets?
I do mine every week, every Sunday.
Every week?
You gotta do like a week.
I've been getting a little more. I got a recurring schedule.
But bro, I promise that's the best feeling ever. When you wash your sheets, you make the bed, and then you go get in the bed later that night. I'm telling you, the pillows be fluff, bro. Like it's
I heard you the best at making a bed, bro.
I am, bro.
When y'all get in the bed,
I tuck it a certain way. I got the duvet. I got.
Yeah. When y'all get in the bed at night, y'all like rub y'all feet together.
Nah, your feet dirty or something. Like, what's going? All right.
We leaving that.
What?
We leaving that.
So pump.
I ain't doing that. I do like getting in a. So somebody just said,
keep this experience.
Somebody just put on their Instagram story that they really enjoy being in a hotel bed. I was like, but then when you think about it, okay, fresh sheets.
Some people don't be like that.
The room, I gotta have a room cold.
It depends on what I tell you. As soon as I get in there, I just turn it all the way down.
Yeah.
Sir, you can't go to shut up.
That was my thing in football, bro. I wanted to make sure I room with somebody who didn't like the room freezing. I cannot see freezing cold, man.
Bro, that's why you get
maybe 69, 70.
You get thick covers and you don't need the covers.
Who's your roommate?
Yeah.
TJ Giles. Shout out to my boy TJ.
Yeah.
TJ Giles, my roommate.
Yeah. So TJ never said nothing about you rubbing your feet together.
Nah, but shit. That's a common thing, bro.
Man, but how y'all doing, man? Mentally, man, how's everything been going, man?
The mental, man, low key.
Bro,
I've been working. I feel like I've been working hard, but I'm hardly working. You know what I'm saying?
But that's how it's always been with you.
No. But like, I feel like I'm doing a lot, but it's like I'm doing a lot of little small projects at work, and I got stuff outside of that I'm trying to build, and it's just like, bro, like, I ain't gonna lie. I was thinking that I was driving earlier, man. I'm like, I need a vacation. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. Man.
I'm trying to go to Vegas. But y'all boys is tripping.
Nah, we there.
THB Vegas trip.
Listen, my 30th is coming up, so when JB 30 come up, we do it a certain type of way.
30
seats.
All right. Listen, when my 30, no, it's all good. All right, Jerry, you got more gray hairs than I do. Hey, man, you under 30.
Ain't nothing wrong with a little salt and pepper, you know. Yeah, shout out to Sauce getting this right.
Saucy. Yeah, I called Jerry dying his beard the other day. I said, what are you doing? Anyway, so listen, when the 30th come up, 30, so I do certain significant birthdays, you know what I'm saying? So when I was 24, my birthday is June 24th. That's a golden year. It went up. I got a lot happen, man. I got promotions, I make my money, everything cool, right? That's 30 for 30. You know what I'm saying? Dirty 30. But my 30 ain't gonna be dirty, it's gonna be clean, but it's gonna be a good 30. So guess what we're gonna do? Every week, I'm doing something. Every week. From the month of June.
To June.
So that's dope, bro. I like that concept because I feel like once you hit 30, it's kind of like that transition.
Yeah, and when I hit 40.
But for real,
when I hit 40, you know what I'm saying?
10 more years.
I feel like 30 is a new 21, bro. For real.
Yeah.
If you think about it, 30 is a new 21. A lot of people celebrate their 30th birthday like they turn 21 again. So
No, that's what I'm saying.
that being said, my birthday in December, so just make sure y'all free.
Yeah.
I'm there.
I'm celebrating the whole year, man. Shoot. F a month.
Exactly, because we all older than you, so you celebrate all our birthdays.
Jeremy, how old are you?
Exactly.
You 28.
29. 29.
Same. That's dope. But yeah, man.
Nah, that's cool. Yeah.
So back to what we talking about, the mental, man. So
mental
feel like you're spinning the wheels, but you making progress.
I'm spinning the wheels, but they going forward. So I'm burning out a little bit, but I'm still moving forward. You know what I mean?
Do you know how to burn out?
No, and you know I don't.
All right.
You know I don't.
KD, how you feeling, man?
I'm good, bro. So those of you who may not know, but I took a risky trip down to Southeast Asia. I was in Vietnam for 7 days.
Wow. 7.
One of the best experiences of my life, just being able to, for one, have the ability to travel and
Why was it risky?
just because, man, it's like you in a whole different world, man.
Is that third world kind of?
Yeah.
Like, did it feel like it?
Yeah, for sure. It's like you're in a whole different world, man. And just like even the transitions from the U.S. all the way down to Southeast Asia, it's like the anxiety was building up. Like, oh crap, I'm about to be in Vietnam. And when people hear Vietnam, they think Vietnam War.
Yeah, that's the first thing that pops up.
Yeah, you know what I mean? But it's just like, dude, it's such a culture shock. Such a opportunity for me to realize how grateful we are here in the States. But when you get there, you may talk to a Vietnamese person, their life is perfect. You know what I'm saying?
What was the food like?
The food was great, man. I tried pho for the first time.
What is that?
For real?
Pho.
Yeah, I feel here.
And it was amazing.
PHO.
Like just
Thank you.
yeah.
PHO.
Listen, I'm trying to figure it out. I don't know.
Yeah, so it was very, very authentic. The hospitality at the hotel was amazing. And we just kind of like, my focus was to kind of like just put myself in the local life.
Yeah.
So I spent my days just walking around the city, not looking for any specific thing, just kind of like finding things as I go. Yeah. And we ran into a lot of good opportunities to sit down on the ground and eat with somebody who's making food outside.
That's dope.
And then the language barrier too, just kind of like, it makes you hungry to like, all right, I gotta like understand what they're trying to tell me. So that was another good part. And then the nightlife was fun, man. You know, we
saw.
Nightlife was good, man. Me and my shout out to my boy Brendan.
That man had his picture on the screen.
Yeah. My international name is Antonio, just for y'all. Just so y'all can know. But yeah, that was fun, man. People really take pride in having Americans to like view their establishment. It's like when we get to a club, they're like, oh, you from America? Like, we take care of you, whatever you need. You know what I mean? So that was a good thing. And then we actually took a flight down to Hanoi from the capital. We went down to Hanoi for 2 days, and that was great as well. So I had a good time, but I'm telling you, 22 hours worth of flying.
Oof.
22 hours.
Wait, is that one way? Is that just there and back, or I mean, how is that?
One way. Yeah.
22 hours.
I flew 13 hours from JFK to Doha. Then from Doha to Ho Chi Minh was 8 hours.
Wow, bro.
Wow.
So
that's wild.
yeah, and I actually was pissed because I spent one whole day. We went to breakfast. Walked around a little bit, came back, slept till 10:30.
Oh yeah,
so the time difference was crazy. 11-hour time difference. So
that's how.
When y'all was waking up, I was transitioning to go to sleep. So it was crazy, but dude, I wouldn't have asked for any better experience.
What
made y'all want to go to Vietnam? What was like the?
All right, so Brendan and Vanna went for 2 weeks consecutive last year. So they had 2 weeks back to back last year to go, and they were just like, dude, it's like it's a great place to go. So I was, you know what, man?
Hey, we should go to Bali. Bali's on our list too.
Yeah, that's not far from Vietnam.
That's
That's a quick little flight from there, yeah.
Bet.
But 22 hours worth of flying,
It's
though.
crazy.
Sweet.
Listen, my longest flight I've been on, I went to
You went to Tokyo, right?
I did Tokyo and China,
Okay.
Hong Kong. But when I went to Hong Kong, I flew from JFK as well, and I think that was 16 hours.
Yeah.
It's a crazy part. Like we got first class,
Mm-hmm.
luckily, and when we're in first class, I sleep for 8 hours. I sleep for 8 hours, bro. I wake up and it says another 8 hours left. I'm like,
Oh,
that's first of all, hold on, I got anxiety just from that. I'm like, bro, there's no one else on this plane. Like I slept the whole time.
it's funny. It's so funny you say that because I literally was just talking to my mom about this the other day. So I took a picture of like, the screen that they have of your overall.
Yeah.
And it was like from here to here. And I'm like, bro, I just flew literally across the world.
Yeah.
So I flew Qatar from Doha to Atlanta, 16-hour flight. So I'm just like, I go to sleep as soon as we take off, miss the meals, they waking me up.
Yeah.
You want phone? Oh yeah, bring that back. I need that. So fell asleep again, woke up, bro, 7 hours up.
Crazy.
Go back to sleep, wake up again, 4 hours left. I'm like, bro, are we not there yet?
I watched 6 movies.
Bruh, and then I'm just like tossing and turning. My shoulders was locking up.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, bro, that once you get over that 13-hour threshold,
You good.
I'm just saying.
But people actually get up and like stretch. They be like, people are actually in like the house. It's crazy.
Yeah.
You had first class?
I had first class from JFK to Doha. So
Yeah.
But everything else, so I flew from Doha to Vietnam. I had like a whole row to myself. And the exit road, so right by where they build all the catering cars. So I had plenty of room. I could stretch out, whatever.
On the way there, did they give you like was it Vietnamese food because you were going to that area, or was it? So when I went to Hong Kong, it was like Hong Kong food on the flight, which is pretty cool. I was like,
on Qatar we had like Indian food. You know what I mean? It was good, like rice and vegetables and chicken. It was actually really good. And man, I learned something about Qatar, bro. They are so like next level, bro. You can't get on this flight unless you business casual. So I had got stuck trying to get a boarding pass because I had on a sweatsuit. They was like, nah, you got to change. So I mind you, I had no clothes business class.
So what you changed it to? Oh, you was flying first class.
Yeah, so they're like, you employee travel with Qatar, you got to be business casual. So I go over and she was like, I'm going to talk to the manager. Bro, they wouldn't. And the thing about it, everybody was on the same page. So I couldn't like, all right, I'm going to just go to the next person. I was like, they look at your outfit like, nah, you got to be business casual. So she was like, just go talk to the MOD, the manager on duty. So I went and talked to her. I was like, listen, I said, this is my first time flying this airline. I had no idea I need to be business casual. She was like, show me the shoes that's in your bag. Literally, so off my bag, I'm like, I got these. She was like, all right, put the black Yeezys on. Literally, she said, put your black Yeezys on. So I put them on, and then she was like, all right, you good. So Brandon had on the Balenciaga crew neck and some shorts and the Travis Scotts. And she was like, nah.
Wow.
He got pants. He was like, no. I said, Brandon, I got some pants for you.
No.
Bro.
Brandon has
He put my pants on, couldn't even zip them up. So he just he had his shirt over. Just, bro, it's literally just where you get through security.
Yeah. That's crazy.
But it's like, bro, they are next level, bro.
I ain't never
you don't see their flight attendants until you get on the plane.
So that's Qatar.
Qatar, yeah.
I think I flew Cathay Pacific.
Okay, they're pretty like But Qatar is like the Rolls Royce airline.
But no, I heard Singapore is the best one flying. They don't be tripping, but they got like the best, like most upgraded things too.
Okay.
So, I don't know. Like we got try. We'll try some other stuff.
So that's crazy. Singapore, man. I'll be down there.
Oh, so you down to go?
You can't go
to the bank. Nah. But that's the whole thing. Like, have you been on a long trip like that? Either one of y'all?
I've been to Barcelona.
Yeah, that's cool too. That's a nice spot.
10 hours.
Yeah, that's a good entry.
Business class.
Yeah.
You think I'm gonna miss a meal? Not missing a meal. I was tired.
Wake me up.
I was like when I opened when the food came. Yeah.
But what I learned though was like you can tell them like, so when I get on those flights and wearing business class or something like that, I tell them like, hey, just wake me up.
Yeah.
Like, and they're like, all right, cool, because I ain't missing that. Don't miss that meal. But I think it's on the longer flights. I think when you get over, like you said, the 10 to 13 hour mark, bro.
Because London, a quick little 7 hour, like a 7 hour ain't nothing.
That's easy. Whatever. But the crazy part about it is though, bro. Now you talking about, I can eat. Stand up. I'm slim right now. I can eat though. But bro, they're like snack meals or like burgers.
Yeah.
Like it ain't no like, here's some cheese and cracker. Nah, it's like a burger, bro. And I'm like, let me get that burger.
Yeah.
Let me get this pasta. And I'm sitting there like, bro, now I go to sleep.
Hey, one thing that really frustrates me about Jeff, he can never go anywhere and just order what's on the menu. Like, he always has to ask, what's the best thing? Or can you tell
what's
me
not on the menu that's really good? I didn't know that.
That's crazy.
But most things that they have should be on the menu, right?
No, but the stuff that's not on the menu that they don't want you to know about, they don't want to make it. You know what I'm saying? Secret menu.
Like Waffle House.
that menu different though.
I might go to Waffle House tonight.
Don't get the patty milk. Don't get the patty milk.
Just tap back into that, man. Like I was saying, dude, that trip was like everything I could ask for. Even though I was like super bummed out and tired, but I wouldn't ask for nothing better. You know what I mean? And if you have the opportunity to like travel and just take a trip, whether it's to London or, you know what I'm saying, just a quick 8-hour trip from Charlotte, it don't matter, man. Do it. And those are priceless moments.
Yeah.
Like, I got a album full of pictures that I'll share with my kids, and my mom was so excited. Hey, send me pictures. She's showing her friends at work. Wow. Just all the food and all the different cultures, and just walking on the streets, like everybody like, hey, let's take a picture, just because they, you know what I'm saying, they ain't never seen a Black American before, or one that looked this good, you know what I mean? Let's take a picture.
He famous.
Bro. So that was dope, man. I hope one day, me and the fellas, we're gonna do a THB over.
Man, that'd be crazy. But I want to take, like, I think we should do Hong Kong because I love that spot. The food was like iffy, but you know really what you're eating. You got meat in the red coat. But Tokyo though, oh my god!
I said Tokyo is so expensive though.
It's fine. It is expensive. The clothes are like OD. That's why I didn't buy anything. But food wise, good, bro. Here's the thing. And by the way, so most of y'all everybody been in New York. You been in New York? Yeah. Everybody been in New York. So you know how New York's just dirty.
Yeah.
Tokyo is probably the cleanest. It's built like a New York City. It's the biggest, cleanest thing I've ever seen in my life. Like they get up at 6 a.m. because I had jet lag too, so I was just up. Yeah. And I looked outside and they're sweeping it with their hand, bro, like a sweep, and they're sweeping a broom, whatever. I said like a sweep. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Yeah. So like a broom, like not no like truck coming through, like individual people out there with a broom, hand sweeping the sidewalks and stuff, bro. It was crazy. And this is in front of my hotel and everything. Like
it's like clockwork too.
Right? But I will say, you'll fit nice over there. You fit nice over there. Not really. And I'm saying that in the meeting for the beds, bro. I said at the Marriott.
Oh, fit like size.
Yeah. I said at the Marriott. Their king size bed was like a oversized twin. Wow. It wasn't no full. It wasn't no.
So when I went to Frankfurt,
because their bodies are different.
So when I went to Frankfurt, Germany,
it's king.
When in Frankfurt, Germany, the bed's just like that small. Like literally, I couldn't turn over. I would be on the floor.
Yeah. Wow.
So, and then one thing about Europe is what I really hate, but it's like cool. All their power outlets, you gotta have an adapter.
Oh yeah, I bought one of those.
Yeah, so I thought that was pretty cool, but luckily in Vietnam, the adapter was for that specific prong and the ones we have. So
I got a link for you.
Well, a travel 101.
Yeah, I got you.
All right,
I think that the furthest I've been is Seattle.
Halfway through another amazing episode of the Humble Brag Podcast. We hope that you're enjoying the show. I got with me today the OG beer butter and the OG souffle, two of my favorite products from Sauce, and they have some more amazing products on their site. Definitely check them out. Link below. Don't forget to use the promo code Humble Brag. Now back to the show. Peace.
That's been the furthest I've been out west. Seattle.
But see, that's a 6-hour flight.
Yeah, the DR trip, how far is that?
3.
Yeah, it was like that. So that was cool. So Seattle was definitely probably the furthest I've been. So
did you enjoy Seattle?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Was it raining?
Off and on, but it was actually nice.
Yeah.
Even though it was like during closer to the winter time. But I think one of the things you mentioned, like traveling and things gives you memories. But just going to new places that you've never been before, like for people, like it creates something different in your mind of like what is possible, and like in other people's lives, like what's actually going on. Like I think I said something today about that, about like sometimes you just need to change your whole scene. You got to change what's going on. I remember when I was younger, I never really traveled outside of North Carolina, and I had the chance to go and travel to Boston and Harvard when I was
Me too, bro.
Younger,
That was my first trip.
Yeah, that was my first trip. But the thing is, I got to go there and I met people from all over the world. People from China, from South Africa, from Australia. And hearing their stories about life, I was like, man.
You gotta see it.
I ain't gonna hold you though. I had a negative experience at Harvard, bro.
Dang, yeah.
The first time, that's first time my mom and dad, we ever flew, and myself as well, flying anywhere, getting on a plane. We get on the plane, first of all, we all nervous, 7 a.m. in the morning. I'm like, y'all just relax. But I got nervous when they took off because this first time I'm doing it. We get to Harvard, we walk around like on campus doing a little tour. Not for academics, it was straight athletics. I wasn't that smart.
Throw that in there.
Yeah, for sure. So like we were like walking around and stuff, we doing a tour. Yeah. And my dad saw this black guy, and he was like, "How you doing, brother?" He said, "Me." And I'm from the sticks, bro.
You talking to me?
You talking to me? How you doing, brother? Hey, he said, "Look, bro, it was hilarious." I was like, "Nah, Dad, we got somebody else." You know what I'm saying? There was other people that was cool. I ain't say everybody like that, but luckily one of my high school classmates, he was in school there at the time. So like he like we connected with him. He showed us everywhere.
Nah, I went when I was going from 8th grade to 9th grade.
Okay.
And I got put on a plane by myself. By myself. I'm talking about young, gone. So going up, it was a program.
Was that your first time flying?
Yeah, by myself. Yeah.
So my first time flying was Carolina to South Carolina.
Wow.
First game 2012. First time ever getting on the airplane.
Wait, and like football?
Yeah.
Wow. How you afraid?
Nah, I was good, bro.
We ain't wear seatbelts or nothing on that plane.
Nothing.
You probably strapped in. We wore seatbelts. It was did.
Chill. We did.
Jared, so how are you mentally right now, man?
I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm in a good space. I think similar to Jeff, we got a lot of things going on at one time. Sometimes you get overwhelmed by like, man, what in the world? But, I'm just appreciative, man. I think very appreciative. Like gratitude and being appreciative of just people and things in my life. I think that's big because a lot of times we ask for so much more. We hit them blocks of like, oh, I can't get to that next level. I can't do X, Y, Z. But I know like Steve Harvey, he says like sometimes you gotta appreciate what you want for God to let more things into your life, man. Yeah, so man, that's what I'm big on right now, man. Appreciating the fellas, man. Appreciating life,
and let's not forget my boy Jerm been a frequent member on the flights, man. Every weekend, my boy like I'm here, I'm there, I'm here.
He a traveler though.
He's
hey, Jerm, you trying to get up? I ain't even in town.
I'm out of town. That's dope though, bro.
Out of town, Jerm.
That will really be.
Out of town, Jerm. Last minute Brunson.
All over
I'm just JB, I guess.
No, I got you.
I'm just him.
So
Timothy.
So yeah, how you do? We trying to talk. I mean, you got a lot going on.
Yeah,
but baby coming on the way, allergies.
What the nursery looking like?
So I haven't started working on the nursery.
Okay,
yeah.
Hey, so what we need to do, bro, is honestly like do like a collaborative on the nursery.
Yeah,
like get all the boys together.
Just be happy with that.
I'm good with that.
Let's get in there. We all paint. We all put stuff together.
Yeah, India impressed me about the nursery. I'm like, hey, the baby get here in August. We got all summer. Like,
I'll start
but it's still April right now. It's gonna go by quick though. Okay, but yeah, I'll get pressure. I'll start feeling pressure like June, July. We'll make it happen.
Yeah. Nah, it's gonna be August 15th. He gonna be like, I gotta do this nursery, bro.
Baby dude. Last minute, bro. We do. Like,
we gonna put the registry link right here on the bottom. So for sure. Support. Hey, go support, man. Diapers, we'll take those. Socks, we'll take those. Definitely gonna put a stroller, car seat, a crib.
That's wild.
You name it.
Baby. That's
you name
mascot.
baby.
That's our mascot right there.
Yeah, but no, I'm good, man.
THB mascot.
I just told Indy that today. I said we're gonna have Carter right here on the couch. You know, he's gonna be one of the guests.
That's awesome,
but,
man. I can't.
Yeah, no, I'm good, man.
Wait.
I'll tell you, to be like completely like transparent, I've kind of had some anxiety on this whole fatherhood thing, like because I look up to my dad. He's been like a mentor for me, and I'm so grateful to have him in my life. And everything that I want to be in a father, I want to be like him, right? So like we talk about doing stuff around the house. Like today, I kind of felt myself being Charles Brunson Sr. I'm like, I'm putting fertilizer down, cutting grass.
Put your black New Balances on and pull your socks up. That's all you got.
My dad showed me how to work hard, right? He showed me how to communicate with people. He showed me how to stay humble. He showed me how to believe in myself. He showed me all these things, right? So like getting ready to be a father, I'm like, I want to be able to make sure I can embody all of those things and be able to show my son the same things that he wants to be like me. I want to be, you know what I'm saying? Like that pressure of wanting to be a person that somebody else looks up to, inspires to be like. I know that you can't think that way, but it's pressure that I'm feeling, you know. But
see, that's just natural.
Good example.
That's also natural, just like you being there, you being present, that's just natural. Like,
so that's another thing. So being present in the moment, right? Like I think I really, considering things I've experienced in life, I try to be as present as I can be in a moment, like with the people I'm spending time with. You know, even in my relationship with India, you know how women get, they start telling you something, you just like, I got tea time tomorrow at 3:30. You know what I'm saying?
Like, can you repeat what you just said? Because I was listening, but I wasn't.
I'm listening, but it ain't that I don't care. You know, I really care. So I don't want to be disengaged with my son. You feel me? Like, but work does that to you. Bills do it.
It's natural
to you.
disengagement.
Yeah. So I want to, like, I do a Rocco. Like, bro, I be like, man, I'll play with him for a little bit, and then I'm on to the next thing.
Yeah. But I think you can create, like, I mean, I ain't got no kid yet. I ain't got no kid, but I'm just thinking like. You know, I try to research. I research too much sometimes, and that's my downfall. But that's my one con I got going against me. No, but what I did read though was like, you know, you can start creating your own traditions, right? Like obviously you got your family traditions, like that you raise on, and you may want to continue that. But you also like India may have her own insight in terms of how she want to do things too. So like y'all can create your own traditions, like whatever it can be. It could be like we all going to the basketball court, just shoot some hoops on a Sunday. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Which that's something your kids always gonna remember. I mean, you know, that's
my dad used to take me to the basketball court on Sunday.
We cannot tell.
Yeah.
With you?
Oh nah. You know that ain't happening. No,
you just don't know. Nah, but like so for me, like growing up, we had steak and potatoes, onions and mushrooms.
You remember that?
I can tell.
No, yeah, but steak and potatoes every Sunday.
Wow.
I look forward to it.
Yeah.
We get at church. We're going to stop by the grocery store, grab some steaks.
Yep.
You already had potatoes, onions, mushrooms, cook it up. I loved it.
Yeah.
It was my favorite meal. I'm like, yep, Sunday's here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's something I'll never forget. But that's why I was just thinking.
It's crazy because you don't think about these experiences, how like the impression they have on you until like after the fact. We had dinner together every night. I set the table every night. I clean the kitchen every night. Hold on.
That's why he don't do it no more.
Yeah. Nah. Every night. I do. But it was something that you just knew was going to happen. Like, that was our family. That was our family sticking together through everything. You know what I'm saying? So that's a good point, brother. The family tradition. Yeah. But it's critical in your like development.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, adulthood.
Yeah. So let me touch on this because obviously all of y'all came from like married homes with both parents.
Yeah.
So for me, like my mom struggled coming up, but she did the best she could. So me, I look forward to every payday, every other Thursday. Yeah. We would go to the Lancaster barbecue.
That's what
you know what I mean? And I knew like, all right, Thursday I get to get my buffalo chicken tenders, baked beans, hush puppies, coleslaw. You know what I mean? Like, so that was every other Thursday.
That's what made
Listen, whether she could afford it or not, whether she knew maybe I need to cook tonight so we're not spending money, like that was our thing. Yeah. And we would leave Lancaster, go to the mall, get a candy apple. Wow. So we would break that down. I get half, she get half. But that was like my joy. Like on Thursday, that was my joy. You know what I mean? So speaking of like tradition and stuff, man, like no matter what, my mom makes sure every other Thursday. So you already know what we eat. You know what I mean? You already know we getting. I hear Kedrick. We getting that candy apple, so that's just like. You know, like I said, whether we can afford it or not, that was what I look forward to.
And that's bad traditions too. That I think that we didn't even want to be a tradition. Like hamburger helper every day. Beanie weenies. To this day, bro, I ain't had one beanie weenie.
The spam?
I ain't no spam beanie weenies or no daggum hamburger helper, bro. The hamburger helper will last for a month, bro. Mom, I'm hungry. You know that's hamburger helper. I don't know, daggum hamburger helper, bro. I'm not eating that. We were just laughing. Listen, we were just laughing about it. Like me, my mom, my dad, we were all riding around, and I said, you know what? One meal I'll never have again. They like, what? And my dad finished. He's a hamburger helper. He said, I ain't gonna lie to you, son. I said, thank you. I ain't know it was, bro.
My mom used to make me so mad when she get the hot dogs that didn't fit the buns. I used to have to rip half of the buns every time.
What? That's crazy.
Bro, that's crazy. Nah, bro.
The extendo busy.
Okay.
That's crazy. But that's the busy that don't fit the bun is crazy. That's crazy. That's wild. Well, we were just talking about it though. We were just talking about it. I can buy you a good hot dog, bro. Costco, anytime. $1.50. What the?
Oh yeah.
Costco is like
Same thing.
I think Sam's biting on Costco, but all right.
What's up, man?
That's funny.
That's dope.
But you always want to talk about some Costco, man.
build off those family traditions.
Yeah, bro.
Keep them alive for real.
Cause you know.
Oh, I got one more. Every Friday for a football game, my mom will bring me some Pedialyte, strawberries, bananas, oranges. Every Friday, 3:30, she in the parking lot.
Wow.
Every Friday.
What was your morning routine like on Friday before game day? When you wake up, you better go to school.
It was good, bro. My mom packed my bag for me.
You want to get your routine.
Yeah, I mean, mom packed the bag for me. I didn't ride the bus. Mom drove me to school.
You wear your jersey?
I was gonna say you wear your jersey?
Yeah. You got to, especially for the pet rally.
Got to.
Hoodie under the
Pet
jersey.
rally before every home game?
No.
I wouldn't
homecoming, bro.
Pet rally.
Pet rally. It's for the homecoming.
I was asking.
Did you have one before every game?
Nah.
All right.
We didn't. They went 0-20. Chill.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, we're sorry football, but basketball, we like that.
He loved us.
Never lost.
Yeah. Say that.
So my morning routine, my dad used to make these sausage balls, and so it'd be like a boiled egg with salt, like a sausage patty around it. And so literally, bro, you just take a bite. It's like you eating sausage, egg, and cheese without no bread. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty good.
That's crazy.
That sounds good.
That's real.
How he made them?
I'm gonna have him make them for us when he come back up.
Boiled egg wrapped in sausage.
Wrapped in sausage. So after he boiled the egg, he'd boil it midway and he'd wrap on the sausage and put the sausage in the oven.
I ain't wrapped
And
in
it cooks all together. He just cause it's like the patty. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, the sausage patty.
So I would want that rolled up in a croissant or something.
Bro, no, I'm telling you, it was amazing, bro. But anyway. But my Friday mornings, bro, were all about getting hyped. So as soon as I put my jersey on, he's like, let's go. He playing the music loud. I'm talking about, bro, picture playing the music at 6 a.m. loud as you can go pump it up. I was like, I'm about to go crazy today. I'm going crazy today. He's like, you
Next day, motherfucker was dead.
Nah, but it was crazy because, like, bro, I be walking up the hill. I had to catch the bus. I be walking up the hill, go catch the bus. He's like, you ready? Oh, I'm ready. No, my brother was totally different. Yeah. He had a different experience. Yeah. He was like, Elijah, he tried to do the same thing. Elijah, let's go. Elijah's like, bro, all right, bro. Yeah. Be going all, Elijah got a cool, calm and collected,
Yeah.
Me, let's go. You know what I'm saying? But that's my routine, man. I never forget that was
To
dope.
get so hyped to be like 0-11 is crazy.
Wow.
But I average like 20 tackles a game. So like for me, I went
playing, man.
Dog.
You was the only person on the defense.
Facts. I ain't gonna hold you.
Your highlight tape was legit though.
Yeah.
He used to flip people though.
Yeah, I'll flip you too, Speedy.
Nah, you.
He wouldn't call me, man.
Yeah, facts.
Okay.
140.
Jeff, you was slow, bro.
I was 170. You know what I mean?
Hey, Jeff, what happened? If you drop a ball, you gonna run.
That was your fault, bro.
It was not. It definitely wasn't.
Anyway,
man. Yeah, I didn't really have that many. I was just thinking while y'all were talking about it, man. I'm pretty sure we had a whole lot of different traditions. I got to go back and think about it, but man.
Yeah.
What was your number one? Because my Thursdays is my number one. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna take my mom there this week. So as I get a day.
That'd be dope.
That's full circle. I like
I'm gonna
that.
take it there on Monday.
Church on Sunday.
She love that.
Yep.
Yeah, church on Sunday. It was expected. When we didn't go to church, it was like a off for one.
How long were you at church though? Was it like long?
Man, we had church. You hear me? We had church.
You know in church. The second service. You gotta say,
I ain't going to second service. I ain't going to second service. I ain't going to second service. No.
Hey man, say man.
No, bro.
second service, boy.
Because we go to Sunday school, so that take you.
That's a whole. This is school day. You there for the
But
school
that's when you really learn. I mean, if you got a good Sunday school teacher, so
Your age group.
anybody. Oh, you know what? And I really want to get back. I'm still with the church, but I need to get back in it and have my own church here.
Yeah.
But when I think about like an integral part of like my development as a kid, Sunday school teachers, right?
Yeah.
So I think it'd be really sweet to kind of get into that because you get to learn the word and be able to like really develop and like groom
But
little
see,
kids.
the thing with Sunday school is they put it in perspective where you can understand as a kid.
Right,
Because
exactly.
if you were sitting in the church as a kid, like, if you sitting in like the adult church as a kid,
That's crazy.
like if you sitting in the adult church as a kid, you lost. Like you don't know what they're talking
I ain't gonna
about.
hold you.
I mean, but Sunday school they dumbed
They
it
taught
down
me.
for you.
I went to Sunday school for the breakfast starting out. You know they did. But then it started catching on. I'm like, okay, I actually like this because they broke it down to how I can understand it.
exactly.
When I go to the main service, I'm like, come on. And you do, but listen, you know it got real when the pastor was something. He said, I know y'all want to go watch Sunday football. I'm like, come on, bro, stop doing that. Like, come on, like in the service.
Bro, I don't know if I had ADHD. It was the announcements for me, bro. It was the announcements. It be flip the page,
Yeah.
and then they go through this long list of names and all these people that had contributions.
Revival starting next week.
But I did like
Monday, on Tuesday, we got Reverend Johnson from
Hey,
AME
shout out to my
Baptist
church. Shout out
Church
to
in
my church.
Salisbury. On Wednesday,
okay, all right, we don't want to play about it, but nah, seriously, that tradition though, man. I think about like the blessings that I'm experiencing now.
Yeah.
You know, we're gonna kind of wind it back. So, the blessings that we are reaping, like everything that we're reaping now, is not because of our own doing. It's not because of our own prayers, right? We really need to start praying for generations to come.
For sure.
All the prayers that was prayed by my grandmother and my great grandmother, the people that I never met.
Yeah.
That's what we're doing right now. We living it and reaping it. We can't take it for granted, right? Continue to pray, and mind you, praying for others is just as valuable. And I didn't want to get too deep on y'all, but I was thinking about that earlier. I'm like, man, we're blessed. We're really blessed right now. And to think that is because of our own doing is ignorant.
Yeah.
Is, stay humble, right?
Yeah.
But it's just like, man, I can't thank my ancestors enough for allowing me to be able to reap everything that they sowed so many years ago.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And
But going to church is one of those things. To go back full circle, talking about how like I really appreciate my parents and what they like invested into me. They kept me close to the word, right? Like, and I understand like nothing that we're doing or that we're experiencing is without God.
Yeah, like we not doing it ourselves. Yeah.
And it's
If you think that, you're ignorant.
Yeah, it's funny you say that, man. So I started a new tradition myself. So every day before I walk out the house, I stand at the door and just say a prayer, whatever is touching my heart at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
And the first thing I pray for is I thank God for a praying mom.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That's the first thing I say. God, I thank you for having a praying mom. And even when I talk to my mom some days, like even today we were having a conversation. She was like, well, son, I just thank God. And sometimes it's like, okay, mom, all right, I get it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
She relates everything back to the word or everything like with her and my sister going through. She's like, well, I just leave it at the altar or I just pray to God. And to me, it's just like, okay, mom, all right. But then I'm like, I double back. I'm like, bro, it's no way I could have got through some of the things I got through if my mama wasn't constantly praying for me. You know what I mean? And that's just huge, bro. So, like, if you got a praying mom, like, thank God for that. Because, like, when I don't pray, my mom praying for me. So I'm like, all right, well, she prayed for both of us today. But that's something I have been, like, taking a minute to do. It takes 1 minute before I walk out the door to go to where I'll literally stand at the door and just say a prayer. And I've been doing that for the last month and a half. So
that's good. That's good.
Keep it up.
I'm just trying to start that because speaking of tradition, now that I think about it, my mom she used to go to work at 4 a.m. in the morning. And me, her, and my sister would stand at the front door and hold hands.
Wow.
And we would pray. And I would say the same prayer. I thank you for everybody in the world. Hope everybody make it to work safe. That was my prayer. My sister would do hers. My mom would do hers. So now that I think about it, it's like that tradition coming back around. You know what I mean? Just for myself.
That's what we do too. Every single morning, we'd have a prayer. You know, maybe I'll share that with the group later. That's cool. But yeah, you know, I think that's really big, and also we know our audience. Everybody may not, you know, be religious or you know, a specific denomination. The main thing, you know, is about you know, believing in something bigger than ourselves, and knowing that there's, you know, people we're placing. You know, for us, like my elders, my grandmother, man, she still prays for me every single day. I know it, and you know it. Like,
you know it, bro. That's what
I
I'm
walk into her house like every single. You know,
feel it, bro.
It's something about your grandmothers or your moms. Like sometimes you can walk in, they just know what you're going through.
You know, you can't hide it.
You know what I mean?
And I just want to touch something really quick. I know you talk about like finding like a home church, bro. Me and Michelle, we've been trying to like different churches and everything, bro. Something told me this morning. Sunday morning. Sunday morning, it was like. I was like, we always go to the same church. Normally, just try to test it out, see if we like it for a little bit. And sometimes told me like, oh, let's go to this church. And we went to Elevation. Now, it's a concert. It's a concert. Like they can tone it. They can tone down the music. If they tone down the music just a little bit. You know, I may keep going back. Right. But just. It's loud, bro. You know, my ears ain't that good.
But see, with churches like,
hold on. Okay, I got you. But check it. So. I woke up and I'm sleeping, bro. I woke up and Michelle's like, I'm gonna go for a run real quick. I'm like, all right, cool. Well, we should go to Elevation. Don't know why I said it, but like whatever, bro. We go to Elevation. It was a perfect message what we needed to hear. Like what we missed, like whatever we've been going on in our lives. It was like tailored. Wow. And that's like a specific church. And I'm like, dang. And she even said too. She was like, bro, like. How'd you? I was like, I don't know. I just woke up and I'm like, you know, we should probably go try this church again. Now, I was hoping it wasn't gonna be a concert. It was a concert. I mean, from the singing portion, but the message was there though. You know what I'm saying?
So with that, like coming from the background, I come from church. I'm a real Southern church. So when I moved to Gainesville, Georgia, I started going to Free Chapel, which is similar setup to Elevation. So one thing you have to realize is how can you find your worship through music? And that's one thing I started like picking up on. Like before I was just enjoying the music, but then I'm like, okay, let me really listen to what they're saying. Next thing you know, I was holding my hands up praying while they're singing. And then when the pastor comes, it's like, oh, this message is exactly what I needed to hear.
Not only that, though, the guy Elevation was saying that like I didn't catch on to this. Like I heard they were singing, but they make their own songs. So like they got their own albums and everything. But check it though. The song that he was singing was through the scripture. It was the scripture that he was preaching on. Wow. But they were saying like maybe one line, they kept repeating. And I'm like, it sounds good, but like I ain't never heard this before. And it's a new song. But it's because he's like, we made this song specifically for that sermon. Wow. And then they put it on the album. And obviously, you know, do what they do from there. But like,
So I've been wanting to go to Elevation. I think I'm gonna try it.
I go with you.
We're gonna segue real quick. Cause we talk about traditions and all this stuff. I gotta shout you out, Jeff. I hate doing that. I hate shouting Jeff out. Hey man, I've been making. I think somebody mentioned about like small wins, like because you started a month and a half ago. You started something, right? And it's a new tradition for you. I started organizing things in my house, right? And I had so with this personal training, one of one of my clients, we were talking about, she's doing a yard sale, right? She's getting rid of all of their old like clothes and stuff. And she did a yard sale last week, and now she's posting everything online to sell. And it was very, very tough to get rid of these things. She had a traumatic death in her family, and she kind of in the snowball effect of like hoarding things and holding on to stuff, right? So we was talking about it, and I was like, man, you know what you're saying, I get it, right? Like I'm experiencing the same thing right now. I feel like I'm kind of like, you know, an analogy, but I've kind of like, you know, surrounded myself with all of these little personal belongings that I don't really need. You know what I mean? I don't need these things. And then when you start clearing stuff out, and I'm gonna wrap it all the way around. Look, I took everything out my drawers, right? I'm like, man, why I got so many white t-shirts?
You got a lot of stuff in there, bro.
Throw some of them away. I only need a few of them, right? And then I start putting stuff back in, but as I put it in, I fold it a certain way, and then I color coordinate.
Now you got space.
Not the color coordinate. What? You in a hole, boy?
And it's been about a month and a half now. Same. It's been about a month and a half. And man, it feels so good opening your drawer easy to open. You ain't gotta stuff back in, put it back in, bro. And it seems so small, like that's
small win.
But every time I put clothes away, or every time I go take something out, and I don't have to struggle to find it or do it. And that's not just that. Even like the stuff in the kitchen, the utensils, right?
You know where it's at.
I know exactly where it's at, and I put it back in the same spot. So all the forks right on top of each other, all the spatulas right on top of each other.
It ain't a Fortnite food in one combo.
But I say that to say like, I mean, it's a freshness though.
It makes you feel so much better.
Yeah, you don't.
It really does.
It really does.
So the reason he said that is because I'm OCD. I think I'm low key OCD. If I don't know if I am or not, but I like things like I can fix this just a little bit, right? But so the whole thing about it though is he came and saw my closet one day, and he's like, why is everything in here color coordinated? Everything's color coordinated, and I know exactly where everything's at. So, but I got a decent sized closet, so like I got workout shirt. He's like, why you hang up your workout shirt?
Yeah, that's crazy.
But check it though, I do that because like I don't like drawers, bro, because it's like it's a lot. I don't like to fold clothes. I just go hang my clothes. You know what I'm saying? But it was so funny though. It was so funny because we were talking about it. And I said, bro, you should, bro, just try. Like, bro, it feels good. Yeah. But you know, when I first say it, he's like, I ain't listening to you. You know what I'm saying?
But you know what's even crazier is that you had these same habits even when you didn't have a lot. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
Even when we was in Carolina, and you can't even like look in the closet, it's so small. Yeah. He really didn't have enough clothes to even fill the closet. But it still was neat, bro. It was organized.
You were? Yeah, same way. Yeah. Same way. Shoes, like I just know. So now I know like I group shoes like Jordans and like I know like okay, I want these.
Okay, that's a little.
He has even this, bro. His shoe selection is terrible. But it look. He got.
Hey, come on, man. What you mean?
His shoe selection now is lit.
But you know what's crazy though? My wife, she feels the same way. Like she's starting to get to the point like you are, where she's like her closet was a mess. You go in my closet. Everything where it's supposed to be. She recently did her closet this past weekend, and she said she said it this morning. It feels so good to go in here and just know where everything's at. And I'm like, that's one less thing I got to think about. I think about a lot of stuff. I got a lot of like you said, we got a lot of stuff going on. Same with y'all. Like it's a lot of stuff going on throughout the day. I ain't trying to figure out where my underwear is at. You know what I'm saying? Or like where my socks.
Yeah. So like, something is cluttered. Like your closet being cluttered leads to clutter in your life.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
If you organize your house, think about how much easier everything else is in life. You know what I'm saying?
That's why I make my bed every day.
Your projects are in your life.
Oh, speaking of that, I started doing that.
Yeah,
I make my bed every day.
Everybody.
Every day. Come on,
And you never know who's gonna come over.
Jerry, you make your bed every day?
No. Morning, man.
Ain't no way. Ain't no way. I'm believe that.
He mess up a little spot.
But the real thing that I realized though too, bro, is like anybody who needs something from my car, like for example, you know, we had to go play golf. Yeah. And I told wifey, I called wifey, I'm like, hey, meet us at the golf course and bring me like this whole outfit. She's like, where's everything at? I said, just look left to right. I said, grab a shirt, grab a golf shirt, grab some golf shorts, grab my belt, grab my socks, and grab my shoes. Bro, she's like, it was so easy to find. I'm like, yeah, I gotta read left to right. It's gonna read golf shirts. T-shirts, low sleeve shirts.
You got labels?
No, there's no labels. It just flows.
Yeah,
it
right.
flows.
One thing I can't say Jeff Closet is like that. Yeah.
You like how I did the pants?
I I ain't got to this level yet, but you had your fruit like already washed and separated in the fridge in its own little containers. Because you could just go in there and just like pick it.
Nah.
I really want to get to that level. that's
CB came over. He said, "This already washed." I said, "Yeah." I said, "You good to go?" I said, "Just eat."
I'll leave the grapes on the vine. And I might rinse
in your hand. I might not.
Bro,
I wash it with some baking soda. That cleans it even better. Get all that side out. Like,
That's just too much.
Hey, man. Hey, more of the story is
tradition, bro.
tradition and also
Organization.
Order
facts, bro.
You know, how you do one thing is how you do
Order your closet, order your life, bro. You said that earlier. Declutter.
Facts.
talk to him, Jared. Say it one more time, Jared. They ain't hear you.
Yeah, they ain't hear me. Order in your life. How you do one thing is how you do everything. So,
Facts.
you know, don't let that go over your head. A lot of things that you may need to button up in your life. You know, getting some order will help you.
That's true.
Facts.
Hey, I know I need to get something for me.
Hey, if you need help, call me, man. Hey, listen, I can organize your stuff quick. You know,
That's a good business, bro. People really pay for that.
they really will. Now, listen, I'm telling you, I actually like doing it. Honestly, it gives me relief and
Hey, I
stress.
called Jeff today. He was in the kitchen sweating, washing dishes. I said, this boy won't leave a dish in the sink.
Hey, you know, hold on.
House husband.
Facts.
I had dishes in my sink. This man like, oh man, John, you need
Come on.
I said, John, you need to get together.
You know
You
what's
got
crazy?
guests coming over.
You know what's crazy? If there's something that you're passionate about or something you enjoy doing, there's somebody out there that will pay for you to do that for them because they don't want to do it for the most part. Like any service type thing. Today I posted that picture of the SUV and I said CB's auto detailing. 2-3 people hit me up talking about, hey, can you wash my car?
You like, bro,
I love washing cars.
Yeah.
Right?
Same.
Somebody needs that service.
Shout out Matrix on the spot, man.
Everybody's an entrepreneur. Jeff like washing dishes.
No, I'm an underwater sanitation engineer.
Water sanitation engineer.
I like that. I don't want to I do want a sanitation engineer.
Facts.
That's pretty good.
AKA dishwasher.
He's put that on his resume.
Hey, you would think he had a script, dog. That was pretty good.
Wait, did you put it on your resume?
When I first started.
What are the job details?
What is job details? Well, I make sure the households are in order and everything is as it should be. I am a leader both in the job and outside of the job.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, next candidate.
Yeah.
Who did you lead? 12 plates.
Nah, for real. Nah, this is good, man.
So I think 3 things: tradition.
Yo,
If you don't have traditions, create your own.
Create your
You know,
own.
you can be the start of that.
Ordering your steps.
I like it. Order your
Get
steps.
some order.
yo.
Get some order in yourself. Like, get some order in your life. Whether that's from like you organizing your closet, you organizing like your home, your life, whatever. Figure that out. That's one less thing you gotta think about. Remember that. One less thing you gotta think about.
And travel, man.
And travel.
Experience different things.
Enjoy
Change
it.
your environment.
Change your environment.
Hey, sometimes that perspective is different. You never know what you're gonna get out of it. So,
Yeah.
hey, but it's another one. It's a hit maker.
Another one. Yes, sir.
Hey, what y'all think about this?
What we
freak
rating?
show?
Yes.
What we rating it, man?
Hey,
All right.
what you
I'm
think?
gonna try to go
David?
first, man.
What you think, Jay? We do
I don't
one out of
know.
THB, 1 out of 10, right?
Y'all been some tough critics lately.
I have, man. I mean, cause listen, you gotta bring it. The competition is out there.
Yeah.
And they, you can't get everybody can't be on that rating scale. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody can't be up at the top.
Sometimes you got tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, tier 4.
You know what I'm saying?
And then we got do not buy.
Leave
I don't think we had to do not buy yet.
Nah, cause we know,
Yeah.
like, so, like we talked about before, we go on the Vivino app when we shopping. We only go for 4.0s or higher, right? The highest on the scale is 5, right? So we go for 4.0s or higher. If it's a 3.9, we may try it, but for the most part, we try to keep like good wines in the rotation.
This was a 3.9. So like I said, the label.
On Vivino.
So the label was definitely a attention grabber.
So what do you say for THB 1 through 10?
I give it a 6.57.
Like
Yeah,
that.
we definitely had much better wines. So,
I'm gonna give it a 6.
yeah. See, yeah. So okay, we're in the same ballpark.
6.5. Yeah, we right there.
6 or 7. I'll give you 7. Just based off the feeling that I have right now. I feel good.
15, that's 15.
I feel good.
But see, this is my thing. Like, no, not.
And honestly, to all the freak show lovers, it's not a bad one.
It's not a bad one. It's good.
just compared to what we've had.
But if you compare this to, and I'm just gonna throw one out there, you compare this to like a Dow.
Yeah,
right. It ain't Dow.
Mm-hmm. It ain't no shit.
It ain't Dow. But the price range is similar. Yeah. You know,
I love what you said at the beginning.
It's right there.
It's right there.
I love what you said at the beginning because, to Kedrick's point, the label catches you.
Yeah,
like you look at it.
It says admit one on the back. Like, that's pretty hard. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I like
the name. I like the bottle. I love the color. But the detail that they put into all of those things, it might lack some. And
like you said, it inside the wine. You gonna get like the details inside the wine.
The
thing is, you bought it. You bought it off the label because you can't open it in the store.
And most people aren't going. Like most people, they don't know what they're buying. Right? Like we don't know what we're buying sometimes, but
most people love that wine.
They would love it, absolutely. But it's just like as we drink better wines, it's like, oh yeah, we know, like, like we know, like this one's way better than this. And then, but this is a good wine though. Hey,
shout out Free Show.
Free show.
Much love.
Hey,
shout out to everybody tuning in, man.
Yeah, thank y'all so much.
Thank you guys.
We hope y'all enjoyed it because we did.
This is one of the
I took some mental notes as we were going through, so I'm I got to create my own traditions.
This episode was gonna hold dear to my heart because it was just like us being us. You know what I mean? Off script, like just vibing out, man. Just we ain't been together in a while, so just like one of those like, yo, just be you or be you. You know what I mean? And that was it.
A lot of gems.
Be you. Bring it back.
I'm happy to be back in the States. Happy to be back on my time. My appetite is back where it needs to be.
There you go.
I can hold down some water, some real water. Yeah. So hey, man, thank y'all for tuning in.
Thank you so much, man. Keep doing what you're doing.
Like I said, tell a friend and tell a friend. Like and subscribe, follow the page.
Much love.
Y'all.
Hey, and also give us feedback, man. We want to know. What do you want to hear? What do you think about today's episode? What do you think about?
And if y'all like the way we doing it, say y'all like the way we doing it. You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna do it like we do it.
Hey, cause we just have what we have.
Hey, watch this. We out, baby.
We out. Hey. All right, man. Appreciate it.
That's solid.
Woo! That wraps up another episode of The Humble Brag. We thank you so much for tuning in. Just a reminder, fellas, a beard is not made by accident. You got to make sure you take care of it, you groom it, and personal grooming all around is very, very important these days. Make sure that you're taking pride in that. Tap in with Sauce and all the amazing products that they have. Link below, and we hope that you all enjoyed the show. Use the promo code HumbleBrag during checkout. We thank you so much. We'll see you on the next one. Peace.